What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. We'll be starting up pretty shortly, so just sit back and relax. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, as I have tons of awesome content and videos coming. Before we start, please read the rules and guidelines in the video description. It helps the stream stay focused and encourages a positive environment. Also say hello to the channel moderators, who will be making sure that these rules are followed. What's up, everyone? It's a Wednesday night in New York, about 6:30, and it's 39 Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius. Want to start off this video in Grand Central, just to show you all. And I've got here a fortune cookie. I wanted to open it up here and see what it says, so. Let's see if I get a good fortune or not. Sometimes you get these pieces of paper inside the fortune cookie, and it gives you an advice instead of a fortune. So let's see if this is an advice cookie or if it's an actual fortune. But I took the paper out. I got the two ends of the fortune cookie, so crunchy. Let's see what it says. All right. Advice cookie or fortune cookie? A clever crow will always paint its feather black. What's that supposed to mean? More like philosophical cookie today. A clever crow will always paint its feather black. Why would a crow need to paint their feather black? Isn't it already black? I don't know. What's about the other side? How about another fortune? Well, if I get another fortune like that, I don't think I want to get another fortune. But if anyone wants to play these lucky numbers, it's 16, 23, 18, 5, 45, 36. And you may just win the lottery with these lucky numbers. I remember reading a story where like this one town had like I think 100 winners of the lottery, and they all played the same lucky numbers from the fortune cookie, because the fortune cookie place like printed the same lucky numbers on 100 people's fortunes. If you can believe that story, that's kind of funny. But let's start walking around. If I could find where my stylus is. There we go. Art Molina, $1.99. Booking your flight to New York City. Excellence. From your birthday. Nice. So, yeah. A clever crow will always paint its feather black. Whatever that means. Or how about a crow that worries too much about his appearance, even though it's already black in appearance. So, okay. Grand Central Terminal, busy tonight. Everyone is going back home right now. DJP says it won't try to be any other color. It's a philosophical cookie, not a fortune cookie. And lately, a lot of those fortunes are like that. It's funny because the ones I get here in New York, they're like philosophical / advice cookies. And then I had fortune cookies when I was out on the West Coast in LA, and they were actual fortunes in those cookies. So if you want a wisdom cookie, you get it here in New York City. If you want an actual fortune cookie, you go to LA. Someone's doing a music video, I guess, or maybe a TikTok video. Looks like we got both angles covered. Design ideas, $5. The moral of the story: a clever crow always paints his feathers black means don't show off because you'll gain respect for your modesty. Thank you so much, Design Ideas. Estelle says he watched a few of my LA videos last night. Glad you're able to look them up. Brad says, people tell you what it meant 10 times, but until someone gave you money, then you notice. I know what it meant. But you don't need to put that on a fortune cookie. It's a wisdom cookie. Let's go towards the 42nd Street exits.
The black said they couldn't tolerate a white car. The black people said they couldn't tolerate a white car.
Dwayne, you've seen lotto numbers inside the fortune cookies. I just read them off. So if a lot of people from this live stream pay the same lucky numbers and start winning the lottery, you know whose responsibility that is. It's from my live stream showing off the same lucky numbers to people. I want to go towards Bryant Park and take a look at what's going on there. Steve, have I ever been in the renovated Mid-Manhattan Library? I sure have. It's very nice. We're actually passing by that location right now, as soon as I get past Madison Avenue and then 5th Avenue. Right now it's rush hour. They say rush hour because everyone rushes to get back home. And in the morning, everyone rushes to get to work. Or it could also mean the name of that Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker movie. That was very funny. Oh, by the way, darn it, I should have walked back, but I want to see where the Newark Airport Express picks you up from in the Bryant Park area. I was about to say I want to see where it picks you up at Grand Central, but I've already passed that. But let's see if we could find the one on 42nd and 5th. Because that's useful to figure out. And then I think after we find the location of that bus pickup location, I'll walk by the Midtown Manhattan Library. Rob says, glad you started in the Grand Central today. You missed the Oyster Bar there. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't show the Oyster Bar. That's on the lower level. But that is a very nice restaurant. I completely agree with you there. The Oyster Bar is very nice. There's scaffolding over here now. I don't remember scaffolding being here before. Every time I walk through the city, I experience new locations where there's scaffolding where they didn't used to be. Art Molina says, also best to go on their website, buy your tickets in advance. There's a specific schedule when it picks you up and drops you off. Make sure you have it down when you are at the airport. That's right, Art, especially on cold winter days like today. Otherwise, you'll be waiting around in the cold weather. You're like, when's this bus coming? I know it comes in an hour, but I'm still waiting outside. Don't be that person. You gotta make sure it comes and you're there to catch it. Let's see. I think when I was at the Newark airport, they said the pickup location was over here, across the street. Laurie says, that would be great. You were thinking last night about the video and wouldn't be faster to take Amtrak back as many get stuck in traffic with the car or the bus service. Then again, you could also get stuck on the aging air train, which has reached its end of life and it goes around in circles like I did. Because I think that's the biggest delay, the monorail that breaks down frequently. There's also train delays as well. Not all the time is the train efficient. So there is a bus stop here, and they serve multiple bus companies. Let's take a look. It's over here. I see it. So you do not have to go all the way to the Port Authority bus terminal to get the Newark Airport Express. You can come here. You can get the M42, which is the New York City public bus, which goes across 42nd Street. Newark Airport Express, which goes to Newark Airport for $19.50. New York Waterway, which goes to the ferry terminal at 42nd Street. And Suburban Transit Corp, which I don't know where that goes. Suburban Transit Corp. These people might be waiting for the airport bus now. So this is where you pick up the Newark Airport Express if you don't want to go all the way to the Port Authority bus terminal. And here is Sim 8 going to Arden Heights, Staten Island. Dwayne Monica saying your New Jersey video is also great. Thanks, Dwayne. I've been exploring New Jersey a lot more in the past month. And even this month, I plan to do some more Jersey videos. The ice skating rink is still up in Bryant Park. I'll go give that a visit and then we'll go to the Midtown Manhattan Library. Looks like I just missed the light. I'm gonna have to wait. Can press my favorite button.
No, the point that they're trying to make is that,
Wait. Wait. Every time I hear this, I believe that I need to lose a few pounds. Camilo Caro's CLP 1900 from Chile. Love New York always. Thank you so much. It's a nice evening in New York City. Definitely a lot warmer than yesterday. Tomorrow it's supposed to go up to the mid 50s. That will be some interesting weather. I'm looking forward to that. Wonder what's up with this green shack over here. I don't really remember this being here before. Maybe they use this for storage. But we'll know when I wrap around what this is. Huh. We get to see the Zamboni smooth out the ice right now. But no one is on the ice skating rink right now. This Zamboni is going to make a few rounds. Just started smoothing out the ice. It's powered by hot chocolates. Art Molina wants me to go to the Bryant Park webcam. I know it's over here somewhere in the middle. They still have the food stands here by Bryant Park, which I appreciate. Dwayne asked, what does it cost to use this ice skating rink, or is it free? It costs a little bit of money. I think the minimum is 30 bucks or so if you don't have your own skates. So let's go back to Fifth Avenue. I'll show you the Midtown Manhattan Library. Yes, I had to mute the audio for a little bit because there was music playing. Someone in the chat wanted me to walk by Kinokuniya over here. Very interesting bookstore. It's a Japanese bookstore, and they'll sometimes have gifts in the books when you buy them. They kind of look like record albums. They have a lot of books out right now for Black History Month. I see some anime related books over there. I don't think this is for sale though. The Dunkin' Donuts and the Pret a Manger. It's a bookstore with a unique design. You can even get puzzles here and different kind of what is that? Socks? Sneaker fit socks? Look at that. Interesting. Steph Curry says yes, it's for sale. I guess technically anything is for sale for a high enough price, right? Hey guy, I see that Dunkin' Donuts cup you got there. I want to buy your used cup of coffee for 10 bucks. Will you sell it to me? And I would say yes, I'd sell it to him, right? Make a few bucks. It's his fault for not realizing that, hey, it's a used cup of coffee and it's not worth 10 bucks, but Hung Mao, buy used coffee. Why not? Why not? I'll eat your half-eaten Big Mac. I'll pay you $100 for it. Okay, I'll sell it to you. Well, you know what? Maybe depending on who drank the coffee is worth more, right? Don't they do that with autographs and celebrities, right? Oh my goodness! This is crazy! Jeff Bezos drank a Dunkin' Donuts coffee! I'd pay $1,000 for that used cup of coffee because it's worth billions! Yeah! I don't know if that works like that, but maybe people are superstitious. Highway J, you're selling your used coffee after sipping. Hey, try it. I've never tried it, but I'm sure someone's gonna buy it, right? If you ask 100,000 people, I think one person's gonna buy it. Lamp Dog with $5 Australian. Hi, when you upload a 4K video on YouTube, which category do you set your video in? Travel and adventure, or entertainment, or any other? Usually I try to change it to travel if I remember, but that just goes, that just depends on the viewer. If you think your video is more entertainment, then put it to entertainment. If you think it's more travel, put it to travel. For me, I think what I do, it's mostly travel. I don't crack jokes every single minute like a comedian. That's not the main focus of my channel, but I guess you could find it entertaining. That's right, Claire. The YouTuber that sold her bath water, she actually made money from it, which is crazy. Yep. People will do anything these days, right? What happens if I sell my pair of shoes on eBay? Will someone buy it? Oh my goodness, there's Action Kids shoes. They're worth $1,000. I've been to Hollywood and back on these shoes. So the Midtown Manhattan Library. Hi.
Hi.
Right over here on this corner of Fifth Avenue. There's also a rooftop there that you can go up and look over Fifth Avenue. Lighten Up with $5. Thank you, Lighten Up. Appreciate the support. Steve Stein, the rooftop is fantastic. Yes, I think I featured it on my other channel, Action Kid Extra. Right now the library, it's after hours, so we can't go in. Jamie, hi again. Bit busier than Queen's Walk last night. Yeah, a lot busier. I was walking by pretty much a starting to develop area with barely anyone around. Bob Kish, hey, $10. Here's $10 to buy a used cup of coffee. Okay, thank you, Bob. I will see if I can find someone's used cup of coffee and buy it off of them. And Kevin Blankenship, thank you for $6. Appreciate it. I have to find a cup of coffee first. You know, actually, it may not be a bad YouTube video idea if someone wants to make a, you know, a comedic sketch or entertainment type of video. Try to find someone sipping coffee and ask to buy it from them for $10. Let's see who bites, and you'll get the reaction on video, and you'll probably get a lot of views from it. Kind of an interesting concept. Overpaying for for items. Empire State Building is. It's right here. You can only see the side of it right now. SEMO, I should visit Intrepid Air, Sea, and Space Museum by Pier 86. I've been there multiple times. It's a really neat museum if you haven't been there already. Kelvin Blankenship with $2. Do you work? No, I don't work like the Chocobo from Final Fantasy, sorry. And Lamp Dog with 5 Australian. Technical question. How long did it take you to get that Newark Airport video in 4K 60 on YouTube, which is an hour, 30-minute long video? Did it take a day or... No, it didn't take a day. It took a few hours, I think. But it took a while. That's solely dependent on your connection speed, how fast you can get a video up on YouTube, and of course how fast your computer can render the video. Nettie Roo, 449 Indian rupees. Still waiting on you to do a walk around Chelsea. Yes, Nettie, thank you so much for the super chat. I'll have to get around to doing Chelsea eventually. Wonder why they have this entire side blocked off. Just looks like a bunch of wooden pallets with caution tape. Let's see if the Empire State Building winter exhibit is still active. This cafe looks very nice. That's right, move it. People need to go places. If you don't go when the light turns green, you get honked at from the person behind you. Also, pothole reports. 36th Street between 5th Avenue and Broadway, I guess, or 6th Avenue. Let's see if I remember to report it later. Robert Blaisdell with $5. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you. James is real. You hit that on your bike without seeing, bye-bye. Even if you're walking across the street, your foot can get caught in the pothole. You trip in it, you twist your ankle, you break your knee. You don't want that happening either. That's why whenever I see potholes or street lamps that are out, if I remember, I put in the time to put in a report. And it usually gets attended to by the city. And I also encourage people to do the same. It helps a lot and makes a difference. Pat K, isn't there an ordinance against unnecessary honking? Yes, there is. There's fines for honking with this if it's not an emergency. But it doesn't really get enforced that much. Lamped off 5 Australian. Tech question. You must keep the page open when uploading the video on YouTube. About 2 hours wait time. Yes, sometimes I just leave it on overnight. You need to keep your computer on for as long as it takes to finish uploading the video. We're just at the base of the Empire State Building. Once again, we're going to go into the Empire State Building's lobby and see if the winter exhibit is still there. Looks like there's also going to be a new entrance or something to the right of me. I know this used to be a retail store. Let's go in. Let's see if it's still around. It's a heavy door. So, oh, looks like the Empire State Building replaced the winter exhibit. Oh, look, now there's a Lunar New Year exhibit. This is amazing. I love this. Look at this. It looks like they kind of blend into each other like a movie. It goes left to right and this one goes slowly. Very, very nice. Thanks, Rat Skunk, $9.99. Have a heart, hug a New York City rat. Thank you, Rat Skunk. Wow, this is a surprise. I thought they were still going to have the winter exhibit, but now we have a Lunar New Year exhibit. Ooh. Wow, look at that, huh? It was fire and then it turned into a tiger, a metallic tiger. Actually, this year is the year of the water tiger, so maybe we're gonna get some water. Look at that! We got some water as soon as I said it. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Whoa. This feels so dreamy. Wow. Red lanterns. Oh, look at that tiger cub. Why are there fish floating around the buildings? Unless it's an aquarium. Wow. The Empire State Building always surprises me. What's this now? It looks like a art exhibit. Tiger-shaped chair with gold inlay inscription. Jade seal with inscription, seal of the emperor. This looks like ancient art from the Chinese dynasties. Yeah, look, Han Dynasty. Bronze tiger. Whoa. It looks like we're seeing the same tigers from that movie we just saw, just cut up in different pieces here. The head's a different display, and then the body, and then the feet, and then the rear legs. So cool. And of course we have to show this. Gregory Poppy says, "This animation sucks, dude. You're entitled to your opinion." So which one of these is your favorite art display? Is it this one over here with the different parts of the tiger? Or is it the full movie over here, or the art exhibits? Or is it the first one? I don't even think I show the entire first panel here. Yeah, let's wait and see if we could see more of it. They really brought out the red with the forest, and we have the mountains. I think this one's my favorite. It looks like it's the most dynamic. Yeah, I think that's it now. It just repeats. So I'm glad we came in here. Yvonne Young, you like the second one. The second one is the one with all the animations, the different tigers. I think my favorite is the first. Now I want to take a walk across 34th Street, and we'll head towards the east side of Manhattan. A lot of times I skip over this section, but I think today I feel like walking 2nd Avenue. Lamp Dog 5 is showing your videos upload already. Why do you need to keep the page open continuously, since it is then YouTube responsibility to create your video in 4K. Just leave it on until you need it to, you need YouTube to process the video. That's all. Once it says 100% upload, it's YouTube's responsibility to process the video at that point. It's no longer on your internet connection. But just keep your computer open for as long as you feel that it's necessary. That's all. Back to Scaffolding City. Wow, I wonder what happened here that they need this ramp here. And then we've got more scaffolding, but this is a better design. TL says, looks like we're going to K-Town. No, I'm not going to K-Town right now. I'm headed to 2nd Avenue. Eric Payne, did I ever meet Walking Commuter? Yes, I've even done a collaboration video with him. Sounded like someone needs a break in a hurry. There's the One Vanderbilt Tower. That's the skyscraper with the newest observation deck. And it's worth seeing. It's got a lot to see, a lot of attractions in there. Sherry Ruggiero, you once tripped on the fire hydrant thing sticking out of the building next to the Empire State Building. Is that a common thing you see, or is it just me being a klutz? Oh, you mean the Siamese connections, the fire connection? Yeah, that's common, I think. If you're not used to them, they're over here. They call them the Siamese connections for the fire hydrant to easily get them. Right here. This is what she tripped on. It's easy to bump into these. These I like to use these to tie my shoe with because it's like the perfect height. You just go here, you tie your shoe. They also have it as a standpipe. I guess Siamese connection or standpipe. But don't get too close to the edge of the building. There's also another fire department connection here too. This gives a lot of information to the fire department. You see it says combined standpipe and the sprinklers throughout the building. Laurie says that's a good use. Yeah, perfect place to tie your shoes. Whoa, look at this pothole. This one needs servicing, and I think I may even report this one right away so I don't have too many to remember. So, yeah, big one. Where's an address? Right there. 55 East 34th Street. Let's do this. New York City apps 311. Well, look at that. That guy went into it. Report it. All right, and my request was submitted. Excellent. Your request was submitted. Excellent. So hopefully this gets fixed soon. And the other one, if I remember it, I'll report it when I get back home. Dark Horse Paintings, that potholes has its own zip code. The Department of Transportation is pretty quick to fix those potholes, which I'm grateful for. Hung Mao says other people don't report it. It got to that size at that time. Hi. Yeah, sometimes they just go unreported. You know why they go unreported, I think it's because of the bystander effect, because people expect other people to report the pothole, but it never happens, and not too many people are aware that you can report the potholes. Not only that, the city's not liable for any damages caused by the pothole unless it's informed that it's there. That's actually a law. Because I think, this is crazy, I think I read this before, but I think it was like in the 70s or the 80s, back when the city maintenance wasn't as good. There were potholes all over the place. The city was like on the brink of bankruptcy, and people were just suing the city for these pothole damages, and the city didn't have money to pay, so they wrote into law that said that if the city's not aware of the pothole, then they're not responsible for the damages. As crazy as that sounds, but that's how it works. You need to report the pothole, and I think if they don't fix the pothole within like 7 days or something, then the city can get liable for the damages. So now that the city is on the hook for that pothole, they're going to come and fix it. D Jazzy going on Google Maps and reporting all the potholes you see. Yeah, don't do that, because you don't want to waste the city resources either. going there to report, for them to go out and fix potholes that were already fixed or smooth it out. Cosmos ferries, you report hot subway cars too. If I remember to, I get around to it, yes. I've even reported doors that only close on one side, or subway cars that have the lights not running. So yes, they appreciate those reports too. Let's wait for this bus to make its turn. Monica NJ, I'm very good about those things. Yes, because I truly care about other people. That's why. I think most people will just walk by a pothole and don't even think anything of it. They're like, oh, it'll get fixed eventually. But for me, I see the greater danger with it. How many cars are gonna run over that same pothole, cause damages? How many people are gonna walk into it and maybe trip themselves and hurt themselves because of it? Or on a dark street, if a lamp is out, if that lamp doesn't get fixed, someone could fall on a crack in the sidewalk. And these are little things that you don't think of. There's a lot of people in this city. We're at 3rd Avenue now. One more until I reach 2nd. French Bulldog. Bulldogs are one of the most popular breeds, but they're also one of the most expensive breeds to own too. That's what I've heard. Jamie's asking what's on 2nd. You have the entrance to the Queens Midtown Tunnel here. There's a bunch of restaurants. There's also the entrance to the 59th Street Bridge. There's a pretty narrow restaurant, but they're busy today. Pio Pio. D Jazz, you wish you can move to New York to be a dog walker, see the city and be with pups? Yeah, a lot of people do that. They become dog walkers or pet sitters, and it could be lucrative. Or babysitting. All viable professions in a city this large. Or both. Pet sit and babysit at the same time. Well, that door opens the wrong way.
Yeah, that's true.
Dutch Ma is giving some interesting points. His friend on the Upper West Side makes $1,100 a week walking dogs. You see? People don't realize it, but having a pet in this city, you have a lot of responsibilities. And oftentimes they'll outsource that responsibility to someone else, like dog walkers. Hi.
Are we on the line?
What's up? Yeah, you're live now.
way, what's
YouTube.
How many people?
2010.
2010
Yeah.
people.
Hey, what's up?
Hi. What do you do? What do you do?
I walk around the city. I show different
You
places.
show everybody?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Yep.
He was saying he's like a huge fan.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this guy's like an influencer. So
Yeah, I am. Take care. Looks like this bus is going to the Bronx. No way, I think it's Brooklyn, Spring Creek, yeah. Seaview Avenue. That's near Coney Island, I believe. Oh my goodness. This guy passed me with a large delivery. That ain't dangerous at all. Bella B near Canarsie. Oh, it is. See, I'm not even aware of that area where Spring Creek is. But thanks for letting me know. Fresca Bowl. Looks like a healthy store for food. You can get acai bowls, kale bowls, and build your own bowls. How about Baby Bo's Cantina? They still got the holiday lights up there. Really cool. Local pizzeria.
Oh.
Gotta be aware of the open sidewalk sellers. Take a look at this special. Why buy someone's used coffee when you can get a free coffee for 3 empanadas? You can spend $10 on empanadas and get a free coffee instead of buying a used coffee for $10. It's a much better value. Actually, it's going to be a little bit more than $10 because these empanadas are $4 each. BJP saying used coffee. Yeah, I was making a reference to what I said earlier about everything has a price to where they want to sell it. So I said, hey, why don't you get a used coffee and offer $10 for the used coffee? I'm sure they'll sell it to you. Over here is the entrance to the Queens Midtown Tunnel. Connects Long Island City to Midtown. That's where I was yesterday in my live stream, Long Island City. So now we're on the other side. In fact, let me walk by the water here. We'll see Long Island City from the east coast of Manhattan. So if you put both live streams together, you'll be able to see both views across the river. Lynn Miranda, $5. New member, love your live streams. Thank you, Lynn Miranda. Really appreciate the support, and thank you for becoming a member as well. Thank you. Hope you stay subscribed and watch some more awesome content. Too bad we can't just walk through the tunnel here and go to Queens. Otherwise, I would. Carter asked, how come they have wood around the trees? Oh, that's mulch. It's an organic material made from trees, and it helps prevent weeds from growing up, and also holds the water better in the soil. There's a lot of advantages to mulching. Read up on it. It's pretty interesting. Of course, wood chips aren't the only kind of mulch you could use, although it's very common. I think you could even use things like straw as mulch, or dead leaves. Bob Kish says used coffee is a good mulch. Yeah, I've tried that before too. Used coffee grounds. You're right on that. So we're on First Avenue. Oh, here's another thing I want to bring up about used coffee too. If you go into Starbucks or you call a Starbucks store, they'll actually give you free coffee grounds for your house plants or your garden. I've done it before. I've called up Starbucks and said, hey, can you help me reserve the coffee grounds? I'll use it for my garden, and they'll be happy to bag it for you and give you coffee grounds. They're really good with that. And it's one of the best things you could put in your soil. HC teacher says, wow, very cool AK, nice to know. Now you know. I used to garden for a little bit, but I don't do it anymore. Don't really have the time to garden anymore, unfortunately. Jamie says you have too. You had a few bags. Excellent. Yep, the Starbucks coffee grounds, they smell great and they're good for the soil too. They also get absorbed into the soil very easily. Lamp dog, $2. When do you go to sleep and when do you wake up? Thank you. That depends on the schedule for the day coming up and what I want to do. So I don't want to reveal my sleeping and waking schedule. I think that's a little bit too personal. Sometimes I'll wake up early in the morning. Sometimes I'll wake up late in the morning. Sometimes I'll wake up late in the afternoon. Sometimes I want to sleep all day. Sounds like the New York City ferry is leaving now. We have to find the street here, the crossover. How about this place called Hole in the Wall? Unfortunately, my camera is making that too exposed. You can't see the name of it, but this place is called Hole in the Wall. Nice restaurant and bar. We're just in luck. The light is green for us to cross the street. Looks like, I think this ferry here is going to Wall Street. No, that's 96th Street ferry. No way, that's 90th Street, not 96. My eyes aren't that good. I only found out because this is labeled 90th Street. This year, by the way, I think they're going to open up the Coney Island stop. So you'll be able to take a ferry to Coney Island. Square Bet says, let's take a ferry ride. I could. It's definitely a lot warmer than yesterday, so it's viable. Oh wow, look at this. I think part of the park is still roped off. It says caution here. Wait, I think it's open, just not that that section there where the lawn is. I guess they don't want people to go there. Yeah, we're good. I'm glad they opened this back up again. I remember this park here was under construction for a while. They needed to renovate it due to the storm damages, but looks like it's up and running again, so I'm very happy. We got some nice views of Queens from across the river. And they've also got these here. I think it's trapping the oil from escaping. Yeah, this is looking like a really nice section now. I kind of remember coming by here before it was renovated, and it was very run down. But now that they restored it, I'm very happy that there's a lot of space here, lots of benches. Let me point the camera towards Queens, and we'll give you a little panorama here. There's the 59th Street Bridge. Pepsi Cola sign in the background. That's where I was last night, and here I am across the river. There's Center Boulevard, Gantry Plaza State Park. I think it's this building here, is Gotham Point. Yeah, I think that's Gotham Point, this one. This building here is in Greenpoint, which is in Brooklyn. Bob Kish, you love the Pepsi sign. It's so classic, right? Kind of small from here. I have to take my gloves off to zoom in on it. There we go. Pepsi Cola. Actually, I think I could do away with my gloves on my other hand. I'll just keep it in my pocket so it doesn't get cold. Eric Payne, is that the George Washington Bridge? No, that's the Queensboro Bridge. It connects Long Island City to Midtown Manhattan. Also, this is great news too. I was reading, I think a few months ago, that the funding to expand this part of the East River Greenway past the United Nations is secured. So eventually this is going to be extended and be connected to the rest of the East Coast Greenway. But right now it stops abruptly up there. It doesn't go any further. But I'll walk down to that way and I'll give you a look at it. JC John, $5 Australian. Hope you're well. Keep up the great work. Love the videos always. Peace. Thank you, JC John. Really appreciate you joining in. Thanks for the support. Tonja Kanjas saying it's 48 degrees in Florida. You're so cold drinking hot coffee. That sounds cold for Florida. Whoa! There's actual activities here. Before, this was just a open pathway like this. Now there's a picnic table. There's artificial turf. Really cool. So you can even come here and do your morning exercise if you want. I didn't even know this. Roxanne Robles, thank you for $4.99. Appreciate the support, Roxanne. Thank you very much. And Tim Anderson, $10. Great work, Action Kid, as usual. Always an adventure. Thank you. The Highway Jazz, yes, I think the tables are new. You've never seen it. It's a really nice addition to this area. Carla Johnson, thank you for $9.99. Carla, you're amazing. Thank you, Carla. Oh, look at this over to the left side. This is new too. Now it's just not all empty space here. I really appreciate all the nice touches the city did to this area. The New Wave Pier. What is this? Welcome to the New Wave Pier, brought to you by New York City Parks. We invite you to relax, work out, watch the boats go by, and wave to your friends across the river in Queens. 80s tunes optional, but highly encouraged. Look at that, huh? New Wave Pier. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see these. There's little signs here. Looks like it's in a different language I don't understand. Oh, I can understand a little bit of this. Siwang Nin Nung Sai Jolly, I think. So I wish you are here. Yeah, I think that's what it means in Chinese. I wish you are here. If my understanding of those Chinese characters are correct. Sanaya Narito Ka. Don't know what that language is. Owu Miki Oti Wanibi. Oh, this looks like a romance language, so I'm sure someone's going to figure this out. This, I'm not sure if this is Spanish or Italian. I think it's one of them. But I don't understand that that phrase that's trying to say. So that's Italian. Okay. Thank you. Peace and love for $10. Appreciate it. Peace and love. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's really hard to see these now. Oh, this is Korean. I understand that it's Korean because I'm used to seeing the characters, but I don't have a clue what this says. I'm glad I was able to read the Chinese one at least. All right, I don't think I'm gonna focus in on those signs anymore. It gets a little bit hard to focus. If it was during the day, it'll be a lot easier, but I don't want to take my flashlight out and shine it on the signs there. Oh wait, here's another sign that's Chinese. It says the same thing as the other one before, so maybe they just repeat them. Mr. Wang with 75 NT. Happy Chinese New Year from Taiwan. 希望您能在这里. Hope you can be here. That's what I was saying before. Thank you, Mr. Wang. I'm glad my Chinese was good enough to translate that phrase. It's surprisingly, I don't see English over here though. We got a ferry coming in. Susie Griffith, $5. Sorry it's not more. Hoping for prosperity in the new year. Thank you, Susie. I really appreciate the support, and don't worry about the amount of money either. Just watching gives me great pleasure. Philly says, you think they just say wish you could be here in different languages? I think so. Otherwise, yep, I found English. Wish you were here. We don't need to translate that. So that's what all these signs mean. Wish you were here in different languages. All right, we have a dog here at the end. Michael Gregory, which subway station are you close to? The closest subway station from here, I think, is 42nd Street, Grand Central Terminal. The 4, 5, and 6 Grand Central Shuttle and the number 7 train. That's the closest subway. So pretty much where I started this live stream from, I started from Grand Central Terminal. That's also the closest subway station. But if I want to get to Queens the fastest, I would even say that the ferry is the fastest. It's right across the river for $2.75. And as you can see here, we have no more pathway, but funding has been secured to finally connect this part of the Greenway all the way up there past the United Nations and behind the United Nations to the rest of the Greenway up there. If you want to continue on now, there's no more path, just a ladder to go down. Sean Pastor, thank you for $9.99. Really appreciate it, Sean. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sean. Hello. Dog did not want to return the ball. Once again, I find myself by the waterfront. And I'm glad I came by here. I had no idea they built up this section of the Greenway with all these benches and artificial turf. I'm glad they did something with it, because before it felt like unused space, and there really wasn't a reason for people to come here other than to enjoy the water views. It's quite bare. Now at least there's picnic tables. On a nice day you can come out here, have something to eat if you want, and just watch the boats go by and the river. Bob Kish saying New York City very much a coastal city with many waterways. You're right on that. Many people in New York even forget that we're surrounded by water. All 5 boroughs, we have a body of water that we're near. Especially Manhattan. Manhattan's an island, and Staten Island is an island as well. Queens and Brooklyn are also on Long Island, but it takes a long time to go to one end of the island to the other. So as you can see, it's not that easy to get back, because you need to walk all the way back here. There's no crossover from that end of the park. We've got another dog owner bringing their dog over here. The Highway Jazz, which street is the entrance? 38th Street? Yes, I believe it's 38th Street. Let me go to this upper section because I didn't go here before. think I want to go out this way. Is there a exit going this way? Yep, the entrance is over there. We can't go down this way though. We need to go down these set of steps. Very important sign here. Look both ways before crossing because this is a active bike roadway and then another roadway over there. Got the walk signal. Now, I didn't want to turn my camera over to the left and the right, but there's people living under here, and it's rather unfortunate. Yeah, Lynn Miranda, it is sad. They had their mattresses out and all their belongings. It's a view of the Empire State Building. That's where we were just at. Antonio says, no bueno, very sad. Yeah, it's sad for sure. Oh. He was going left to lock his bike up and I was trying to go around them. Pretty funny. I want to go back to 2nd Avenue. I guess I'll head back to Grand Central Terminal again, and I'll end the live stream there. Second Avenue to 42nd Street, and that's where I'll end it. Jonathan Welsh, your boyfriend lives in Queens. You'll be up there at the end of the month. Well, very nice. Hope you enjoy your stay here. So we got to see a lot of nice things tonight. We saw Bryant Park, 5th Avenue, the Empire State Building, and coming by this waterfront park here, which I had no idea that they put artificial turf and the picnic tables in and renovated it.
Take a $60 Uber.
I think maybe I'll be coming back to this park more often because of that. All right, let's make a right here. Not through the parking garage, but this street over here. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna walk on this street. That's the tunnel entrance street. We have to go one more. Hi, random bag of garbage. Nice of you to be placed right in the middle of the sidewalk like that and have to go around you. Yeah, Jamie's is real, right dead center, that's right. I thought I just saw a rat scurry across as well, although it could have been my imagination. One, two, three, 4, 5 cyclists. Ninja X score, $4.20. Where's your stoner buddies at? I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be somebody who are stoners in here. German Shepherd. Are German Shepherds really from Germany? Highway Jazz, and I'm going to take 3rd Avenue or left. I'm taking 2nd Avenue to 42nd Street. Wandu Luna, $4.99. Would you be coming back to Cali? The Cali videos are your favorite. Enjoy your night. Yes, I think I'll be coming back to Cali eventually someday. I enjoyed my time there. Stephanie says rats make good pets, the domesticated kind. Yes, they're very intelligent creatures, rats. Very loyal, and they'll even learn tricks too. Sachi Asian Bistro. Look at their menu. Can you get a large selection here or not, or what? Wow. Also, Zagat rated extensive menu. I can see it's an extensive menu. Dim sum served daily from 12 to 4 p.m. Lynn Miranda says that's a big menu. Yeah, seems like a lot of diners that I go to. Almost to 42nd Street, just 2 more blocks. Okay, we've heard you. Ninja X-Core, $2. What's your Chinese Zodiac Action Kit? I don't even feel comfortable revealing that.
It's not the same subway. Bernard immediately just thought there was one subway.
Control cam as, have I ever had some guy yell at me, get that camera out of my face? Yep, that happens. Every once in a while you're gonna have people like that. Although as of late it's calmed down a lot. Haven't really had that happen in a while. First Streets, and up there is the entrance to Tudor City, which overlooks 42nd Street and also the United Nations and Long Island City. Right, let's go across the street here and we'll walk to Grand Central Terminal where I'll end this live stream. We've got the Pfizer World Headquarters across the streets. This is the global pharmaceutical company that's making billions of dollars. It's strange that the Pfizer global headquarters is here in New York City. You would not think that it's here in New York, but it is. Mr. Certainly saying the Daily Planet is across the street. That's right. You can see the Daily Planet globe in this building over here, the news building. Here's the Pfizer employee entrance. AG Lagan, 499. We saw you at Central Park the day after the storm 2 weeks ago. We said hi. We're from San Francisco and enjoyed our stay in New York. Thanks for all the tips. Awesome. Thank you, AG Lagan, for the 499. I really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Third Avenue and 42nd Streets. We still got Lexington Avenue to go before hitting Grand Central Terminal.
Wait.
Come on. I had enough of you, man. Wait. Whoa, did it sound louder when I punched it? The volume must have went up like 10 times after I punched it.
Wait.
Whoa, really loud. I think that wait button is mad at me for punching it, so. Jamie's video did get louder. Yeah, it did. It's pretty mad at me. I know out and about has got feelings. I'm sorry I hurt the wait button's feelings. It's a fancy restaurant here, the Capitol Grill. Polite notice, proper dress required. People are dressed up really, really fancy in the Capitol Grill, and you can even see it over here in the window. Lots of suits and nice dresses. I can also smell the steaks through the window. Manny M, Capitol Grill's nice but pricey. Yep, sure is. I can still smell the steaks from here. Unfortunately, this subway entrance to Grand Central Terminal gets closed very, very early. This is at the base of the Chrysler building. Amazon Go is temporarily closed. Whoa! New features on the way at Amazon Go. Let's see if this one gets louder now. I'm gonna push the button.
Wait. Wait.
This one doesn't have butt-hurt feelings like the other one did.
Wait.
Only the other one got louder. Hey, there's Coach USA. That's the bus in Newark Airport.
Yeah, that's like what literally like half the
All right, folks. I'm going to end my live stream here in front of the Grand Central 42nd Street subway station. Also across the street from the Chrysler building. I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight to watch the live stream. It was very, very fun to show you all the awesome places today, including the Empire State Building, Lunar New Year exhibits, and the waterfront area with the new artificial turf and the picnic tables. I'll see you next time. Smash the like button. Bye everyone. Take care. Have a good night.